What's up, you goofballs? I thought I'd do an early AM show because I don't know. Woke up early this morning. Was passed out last night at an early hour. Had a nice day of hanging out, going to the park in the sunshine, drinking a couple beers, and so I went to sleep early. You know. So I thought I'd get on here and talk about this popping off with the proper five P's. Perfect practice prevents poor performance. Anybody know this one? Is that what it is? Perfect practice prevents poor performance? Maybe we'll use some pronouns and project proper punctuation where it should be. I've noticed this uptick in the amount of idiots. And here's I think how we'll address this. It's not that there's more idiots. It's not that people have gotten dumber. I don't believe. I just think that we didn't notice as a totality how many people within our, if we call them humans, within our species, within whatever looks like us, they might be robots, they might be might be living in a dream, and they're all NPCs and all this. I don't know. I think it's just it's so much more noticeable now. Who is a complete moron? I don't know why they call him moron. They should call him less ons. Get it? But dad jokes. Morons and less ons, huh? Oh, they need a few proper lessons, huh? Yeah, I've always considered that. Wondered that. So welcome, whoever you might be. I don't know how many people are here as usual because sometimes there's 10 people in the room and it says there's zero, and sometimes it says there's 10 people and there's nobody. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes. Anyways, let's talk about language a little bit. Let's talk about the the ability to convey one's feelings and thoughts and ideas in a orderly fashion through the use of vernacular language to I want to use the word. I want to use the word dissipate. Dissipate. It's just not going to work anywhere in here. See, just because I want to use it, I can't just throw it out there. It's not going to work in a sentence. But what I find these days, and what most people will see, is that there's a lot of people that just they throw language around and they don't know what it means. Have you ever talked to somebody and you say, "Hey, do you know something? Do you know this? Do you know this band? Do you know this group? Do you know this?" Or say a word, and they act like they know what it is, but they really don't know because they don't want to. They don't want to go. No, I never heard of that. But you could tell by because the look in their eyes. You could tell by the look in their eyes. They're like a deer in headlights. And they're just going, yeah, yeah, I know that. I was like, oh, yeah, see, okay. And then you go deeper into it, and now they've just dug themselves a shallow grave of ridiculousness. Oh, yeah, you taught yes, somebody about a band, and all of a sudden you go into, oh, you like this song, and blah, blah, remember that? Uh-huh. They go, yeah, 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 yeah. And it's like, no, dude, you're not stupid for not knowing. You're stupid for telling me that you knew something that you don't know. And what we're finding these days is that there's more people that don't know shit that are just out and out, like, just this is there's people that just say something like, yeah, 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 or they'll just make up a story. They're just like um fucking I mean, for me, I would just call them fucking liars, but in psychological circles, what you'd call them is people that will sometimes just lie to some, and then some people that always do, like politicians and blah blah blah. They just always lie about everything. There's a special term for those people. I think it's called assholes. I think that's what that's called. What's up, Matthew Maxwell? What you doing? Yes, you know what? That is correct. I was the word Lord. I'm sure you've heard me speak about that before. The word Lord is the word lowered. Lowerd. That's why they called them the lords, because they considered them kings and gods because they lowered them down from another realm. There you go. Azu. What's up, Robert Hammock? What are you doing? What's going on? Up at 6:30, I figured I'd just have a look at. Speaking of the Lord, look at what we're drinking today. The Saint Arnold, bruh. There is and it's so funny. I love this can so much because you see what he's doing. He's like, huh? This is what I've been doing since this when it first started. I was like, oh Christ, we're in for it for like a month or two. The whole bullshit that's the Covidians, the Crovids, the the blackbirds. This whole thing, the word COVID is the word Covidian or Dravidian COVID, and the Crovids, and there's it's a connection to the dark black birds that eat death. That's the word. I promise you that. You can go look it up. And those are birds in the cartoons. They're always circling around the dead body, and they wait till they don't kill anything. They don't kill anything. They eat up the death. They're shamans. Blackbirds are shamans. So this thing is very shamanistic. But since this whole thing has happened, I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be a bunch of people, and it's just everyone for how dumb they are. Just everyone being just you just go, oh okay. And you got a lot of time to talk. You got all the time to research and educate yourself and do anything you want. And people have now just everything that we see on the news, the media, which has always been shit, has gotten even worse. Now there's more people just opening up their fucking pie holes, their traps, their mouths, their poopy butthole mouths, and they keep talking. You know, it, there's some of us that we're professors of the shit talking industry. We talk shit with the best of them, and then there's some people that just really like shit is coming out of their mouth. You just go, shit talking is not just saying random bullshit that it just looks like diarrhea coming out of your face, and we all see it. But people that are shit talkers, we're good at it. It's a classy. It's like drinking a fine wine. There's an aroma to it. We just put it in a snifter, bro. We'll drink some Henny on that. I got the little bottle of Henny today, just for fun. We just talk shit, but it's based it's steeped in the essence of wisdom and knowledge. That's what shit talking really is. It's not diarrhea mouth that everybody has these days. And we're just looking around and we're looking for someone to speak truth. And all we're finding is more people just keep saying words. They just keep talking. Like anybody out here would be like, oh, Zen, you talk for you do 10-hour shows. Yes, I do. But every single fucking word that I utter, I do not stutter, is one of the most perfect presentations of properly positioning my prose to because I'm a professional at this shit. And you got a bunch of assholes out here like, I don't know what to do, so maybe I'll just go fucking diarrhea mouth. It's like you're shitting into my ear right now. You know, you're like raping the fuck out of my ear with your stupid, non sequitur, inconsequential, ignorant bullshit that you keep speaking, and I'm tired of listening to it. I think most people would agree with me. See, people come here because they just want a little taste of what the real world looks like, what real wisdom, what the soothsayers of this yesteryear used to do. Divine Hazel, what's up? Yeah. What is the news? I don't know. We talking about grammar and what is it? Gramercy Press? Isn't that a Gramercy Press? Isn't that like a book company? Is it Gramercy Press or Gramercy Press? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think they maybe one of these books is from Gramercy Press. Hey, you want to see a really cool picture? Do you want to see what Joan Grant looks like? What a pretty woman. Or is that a dude? Is that a dude with lipstick on? Oh shit, I never even noticed it. Is that a dude? I can't tell. She is very Wing Farrell, great book by the way. She is very non-denominational, whether or not that's a dude. It could be a dude. Seriously, you ever see a dude that puts lipstick and puts like I live in New Orleans, so I see these motherfuckers all the time, and sometimes you're like, yeah, shit. If you just bend over, I don't see the whole like frontal situation beneath the waist. Like if there's, you know, peni. If there's, probably take you from the back, I guess. If you got some, if you got some beebs, some boobies installed. I'm not gonna kiss you though. I'm not gonna. I'll kiss you on the lips, but I'm not gonna tongue kiss you. No, that might be a dude. Anyways, yeah. I know I'm retarded. That's okay. I accept my retardation. It's an easy out when somebody's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, I have autism. I'm retarded. Ugh. Then they feel sorry for me. I'm like, yes. I'll take those. I'll take those. Feeling sorry for me points. That's cool. Oh, okay. Well, what do you guys want to get into here? I really just wanted to talk about like I think it's pretty much been the theme of my show for the last four that I've made, and it's this pernicious, postulant, uh, pursuant upon pressuring people's minds to like where we are. Like it just like what the fuck is? Don't you just like every day you wake up, you just like okay, it's a beautiful day and it's nice outside, but you walk down the street and then you just go, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Like I've seen more people in the streets, which is this is not a rule, this is not a law, this is nothing in New Orleans. I've seen more people in the streets with masks on than I ever have. Like, I would have figured it would be right at the beginning of this. We're 7 months into the lies, and the lies are not. They haven't changed. They're just becoming more pronounced. That they're actually going wink, wink, nod, nod. We don't fucking care. You're just an idiot for following this. It's not even obliged. It's not even an obligation. It's not even a rule. It's nothing. And I see more people just walking around when it's 90 fucking 2 degrees out with a mask on in the streets, just walking by themselves. What? Huh? You had 7 months to just do the research on whatever they said. Research that, and then you'll find out that what they're saying is complete false. It's just wrong. The words they're using don't make sense, and the rules don't like it applies here, but doesn't apply here, but then over here, and then and they go against each other's idea. Like, it's all so stupid, right? And then more people are going, gotta have my mask on. Oh my god! And I don't know if I did this the other day, but I was listening to someone's view of the future of what will happen here, and I don't think it will happen this way, and I'm going to do my best to project this idea into the world that it doesn't happen this way. But it's an interesting idea. Here's what the dude said. I think it was Mark Sargent too, the dude, the flat earther guy. He said, "What's going to happen is right now everyone is being shamed that doesn't wear a mask. You get guilted and shamed, and they do the virtue signaling. Now they're doing it in a direction where if you don't wear a mask, you're an asshole, which is completely fucking retarded, obviously. But what's going to happen is after everybody starts to get the needle stuck in their arm because they believe that like somehow getting a needle with all of these poisons stuck into your skin through your auric field, into your body, into your blood, that somehow that's going to save you from breathing. If you just breathe, no, you can't breathe because you got the mask on, right? But then they're gonna be able to take the mask off, and they're gonna take the mask off, and then the people that don't get the needle, they're gonna be required to wear a mask. So what they're gonna give you is the choice: either put a mask on or get a needle stuck in your arm. And there's going to be people that don't have masks on, and then it's going to flip around. And then anybody that wears a mask, they'll probably try to enforce some type of draconian law that you have to wear a mask if you don't get stuck with the needle. Now it's going to flip around. And all the assholes that been wearing masks aren't going to have masks. And people that didn't have masks, like us, They're going to do everything they can to make sure we wear a mask because we didn't get a needle stuck in us. And then they're going to make fun of us for wearing a mask. It's going to flip. And they're always going to be so fucking pig-headed and short-sighted of everything and not know what the fuck is going on and just, tiptoe that totalitarian tiptoe, towards, they're going to follow that line. And whatever pop culture says is okay right now, that's what they're going to do. So today you could do the opposite thing you would do tomorrow, and they're gonna make fun of you both ways, and they're gonna aggress at you, and they're gonna tell you that you're wrong, that you're an asshole, you're stupid. They're gonna try to guilt you and shame you, and they're gonna virtue signal to the popular people. I've never been very popular. I never really hung out with the popular kids. Fuck them. This is you're looking at you remember high school and how these little groups come together and like they're clicky and all that shit. And like I thought that we was graduated out of college and shit. I thought we was adults here. I thought we were adept. I thought we were good at this shit. I thought people knew what the fuck was going on. I thought people were loving and respecting and adoring each other and moving humanity forward, evolving, consciously aware, using our science to help things, using our tools to improve life. But instead, what we have is a bunch of fucking jerk offs lying to our face still and acting like they're in fucking high school, clicking things up. This is the group I agree with. I'm a Republican. I'm a staunch Republican, and I'm in this group and I hang out with the jocks still. Bruh, you like fucking 50 years old. Slow the fuck down. Go sit in that little chair over there and drive your little fucking cart around and go shopping at the grocery store. Just know that you're old and stupid. You didn't get smarter. You got dumber. And this is what people continue to do. We're finding more and more people are expressing and exposing themselves as the ignorant assholes they are. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of assholes. There's a book written on it. You want to see that? There you go, assholes. There you go. I'm not just saying this because I like the word assholes. I think it's a funny word. There he is. That's the guy. He looks like an asshole himself. But you know what? I probably would get along with him because if you're as ingratiated, no, if you're willing to put your asshole face on there with that, look at his collar. He knows what he's doing. And he's funny. He's funny for that. He writes a book about assholes because he knows he's got a very, very good command of the English language. And he knows that he is also slightly an asshole, just not as big of an asshole as the kind of people that he's explaining here. And see, I like it. It says it's just a theory. See that right there? It says a theory. It's not really calling anybody an asshole. I mean, hey, perchance you're an asshole. Robert Hammock. Hey, what's up, man? King John. I've been looking up that dude, and while he seems like a really cool fucking guy, and hopefully that is what's going on. There's an aspect to it that seems like a comedy show. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need a new king. Fuck that. Like in all of reality, fuck that dude. He can eat my asshole with jelly. You know what I mean? Like, fuck him. On the other sense, like, if I just sat down and, like, talked to him, like, he's probably a cool guy. But it does seem a little bit horrifically challenging to the consciousness that didn't... If we just got rid of the queen, why do we need a king? Fuck kings, fuck queens. Because you know what queens are? Queens are dudes that suck cock. That's what a queen is, right? Put the makeup on. You know what kings are? The word king and queen comes from the word Cohen. It's the same word. It's priestcraft. Fuck the priestcraft. I'm a god. I look down upon kings and queens. Let's be honest here. They're not on my level. So why do I need them here in this realm? And you know what? He still hasn't. And here's why. Fuck him too. Fuck that guy. Here's why. Because how long is that Buckingham Palace? He gonna just take it over? How long has it been empty? If you're the king, go fucking take your palace. Go stand there. Get on the news. Let's go. Let's see. He ain't doing shit. So, let's be real here. Fuck him. Fuck that idea. I'm God realm Zen. How's that? Call me God Zen. Okay, king. You're a kink. You're a kink in all the armor of humanity. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid. Let's see him. Let's see him do. Okay, if he wants to, jump in that palace. Do the fucking work, boy. Son, go do the work. Go get it done. You want that big palace? Fix England. What does that have to do with me? I'm American, brah. I ain't live in England. Go take care of your little palace. I live in the palatial estates. America, what the fuck's he gonna do for me? He ain't fixed all the economy. He ain't fixed the lies of this COVIDian bullshit. He ain't done shit for me. What you done for me lately? You gonna tell me about him? Tell me all about him. Go fucking take your hand, wrap it around his cock, and stroke it. Cause he ain't done shit for me. So what's up? What's up, Robert Azul? You know how I talk? What do you think? I'm gonna give you half the real. I'm giving you the 100% factual real. What the fuck is he doing? Nothing. He doing the same thing that the Queen did. Nothing. Anybody? Say something valuable. Say something valuable on his account and his accord. What is he doing? Nothing. He's sitting there making YouTube videos, and it's to me a fucking joke. I never asked to have kings and queens anywhere. You English? You British? You bow to the Queen? God save the Queen? I ain't saving the Queen. God, me, Zen. I ain't saving the Queen. She ass out. I ain't saving the King neither. You see? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Robert. So see. Okay, there we go. It is a show. It's a fun one, ain't it? I just have my little spice on the side. I've always been, you know me. I'm a Gemini. I'm the court jester. I just sit next. I'm the one that is without uh, without repugnance. With I'm reputable with my things that I say. The king just goes, make fun of everybody. You can only make fun of me once in a while. Just make fun of everybody else, and you know, the two smartest people in the castle were the jester and the queen. That's the queen could do anything she wants. That's chess, homie. That's why the queen go anywhere she wants to do anything. The king can't even move. But if you get rid of the queen, king's sitting there going, "Oh fuck, game's over." And the jester is sitting there. You know what the jester's doing? Moving the pieces, playing the game. Sly, hey, what's that? Sly as a fox, my dude. Sly as a fox. Was it Sly and the Family Stone? Know that? Sylvester Stallone. Who names their kid Sylvester? Isn't that like a comedy name, Sylvester? Oh, and here's something that maybe most people don't know. Go watch Rocky. Go watch the Rockies, right? That dude that was Sylvester Stallone apparently died, and they replaced him. The guy that you see now looks nothing like the original Rocky. Their nose is completely different. Their jawline is completely different. Their eyebrow ridge is not the same. It's not the same dude. I think after the third Rocky, they replaced him. I think he died. Yeah. John Shamanic. What the fuck is good with you, man? What time is it where you at? It's gotta be afternoon for you, huh? Where are you in? You in Iceland? You in Iceland? I forgot which one. Your accent is what? It's not German. It's some Norwegian shit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these things happen. I talk a lot of shit. Yeah, come on, John. You know me. It's for. Oh, you on military time? Germans, you Germans? Are you drinking that Germans beer? It's 2:23. Yeah. You're not originally from Germany, are you? Because I thought your voice was a little more uh, north west of Germany. I'm really good with accents. I don't know why. Even like local, like to the Americas, I can tell the difference between somebody from Atlanta and somebody from Cali and somebody from. I mean, it's easy the north and south. East and west is a little more difficult. Are you originally from Germany? I never. Hamburger, the hamburger. Ah, I should have known with them. You blonde haired, blue eyed bastard, you. I was told I'm adopted. You know this. I was told I'm German. I'm German. A part of me. I don't see it yet. I, I have dark features. I got more larger features and browns and and I get a good tan. I don't see the German in me. And I'm also not. So there's something anti-Nazi in me. Although I do. Polarian. Oh, of course, John. Yeah, yeah. There you go. I don't know if you've seen what I'm drinking this morning. We drinking the Saint Arnold, homie. Saint Arnold. There he is. Yeah. Uh, hey, Divine. Every time I'm from the motherland of Germany. Cheesecake too. Yeah. Cheese. Oh, cheers. I thought you said cheesecake. Well, good morning, good day to everyone. What the fuck is good here? Let's go hard. I'll take a little sippy of the henny. This will get the day started. Just so you know, we drink good. Mm. Oh, yep. And some Cavassier, some Hennessy, made of the greatest of the grapes. Mm. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, John? Every time when you write something, I can hear your voice saying that. It's so funny. Like everybody else, people that I don't know their name, don't I've never heard them talk. I do it in my voice, in my head, like I read it. You're drinking a cider. Hey, you're drinking a cider. Koperberg. Koperberg. I don't know this one. I do love ciders, but there's a lot of ciders that have there's a lot of wine and ciders that have sulfites added. So sulfites basically are like metallic. And if I drink like you know how much I would normally drink of beers, if I drink like five or six of them, I will like I get a rash and I'll break out. It's like my body's like just tries to expel the whatever's in it. And so I don't. I used to love ciders, and then I just one day I was like I can't drink them anymore. I mean, if I make it myself and it doesn't have sulfites added, they're good. There's a couple ciders that I'll drink now and then that are like straw. Have you ever had like a strawberry cider? So it's like I mean it's still apple based, but then they add a little strawberry juice or something. Those are magical. Today is World Ice Cream Day. There is a local establishment that does really good ice cream. They do like homemade ice cream and stuff. That I might maybe I'll go. Little ice cream might be yeah. I'm all for it. Do you hey if it's World Ice Cream Day here I'm gonna put you on to something that you don't that I don't think you know about. Look up Wu Tang ice cream. Come on, you know the Wu Tang Clan, don't you? Don't you know? Look up ice cream. It's a great song. You like it? Maybe. That's the rest of you too. Especially you, John. Go put it on right now. I want to listen to it myself, but I can't because I don't want to fucking blow up my broadcast. Star portals. I was talking about that the other day. We were talking about like the two. So what you have is you have the two major portals, the sun and the moon. One is an entry and one's an exit. That's what people say. I can't tell you certainly for sure because I've never officially jumped into this. I mean, I probably have. I don't have a complete recall of it. So you've got your major portals are this what you call the planets. Those are the larger ones that you can dip out of, and then you have all the other stars, which are kind of like secondary portals. And so this is whenever you get out of body and you go through that warp tunnel, it's almost certainly likely one of those star systems, and it's kind of like a light that connects to some other realm, and you go to where the dome thing is, and that's what's is projected right there. It's like, oh, okay, come through here, and you go through one of those holes. Most people don't jump into the sun because they're scared of it because they think it's hot. It's not really like that. But that's why we get heat, because there's so much energy coming out of it from all the other realms that you could go to. And this is why the moon, it pulls energy from the earth. One is giving energy and one's pulling energy. This is why the moonlight is cold, the cold moonlight, and the so if you go into the shadow, if you go into the shade at night, it's warmer than the moonlight itself. The moonlight actually is pulling energy away from the earth and causing it to be 70 degrees, but in the shade it's 73. But if you go out in the sun time, where the sun is projecting, because it's projecting rather than pulling, it's projecting energy, so it's like 75. But then you go in the shade, it's like 70. Yeah, but then you go to the other portals, and you go to different realms. That's what it seems to be, because I've been through the wormhole and heard the sound and seen the whole vortex, and it's what you see in the movies. It's the same thing. Yeah. Hey, Matthew, that's what's the middle one? Is that a is that the rod from the seafaring dude? Is that what I can't really see because my phone is it's on red tinted, so I can't really see I can kind of read what you guys are saying. I couldn't see that picture though. Yeah, I leave my phone on the it's called Twilight, the app. If you guys don't have it, go get it for your phone, so you can adjust the dimness of your phone and how red to orange scale. So you just produce more. Your brain produces more like calming serotonin type things, where blue light will cause you to like be very it's an aggressive color. There's a reason that the blue and red is used on fire, police, blah blah blah. They use those colors for a reason. Yeah. What's up, Fizo? What you doing? John, what you saying thank you for? What did I do? What did I say? Did I say something good? So what else? What else? I guess I mean the moral, the moray of this story that I started with was today, and it's been for the past few shows, and probably for the past like 6 months. It's just been like, what the fuck is going on? What's up with these stupid people? Why? Can you just stop? Can you stop being so stupid? Oh, the star portals and astrology. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I could go deeper on that. I'm just not my brain isn't in that mode right now, John. But I'll hook you up with the connection to astrology and the portals and the why the air, fire, earth, and water, and we'll get into that another time, certainly. Um, Faiza, what's WBY? I don't know what WBY. Did you just is that a mistype right there? WBY. The examination. Are they exa? You should tell them they should examine your butthole. Like, yeah, why don't you take a look at this? I think I got something itchy. Can you scratch this for me? I got an exam for you. Fuck your exam. It's so funny because I used to be such a in school. I was very studious. I was very much like I got to get all the right answers. I was A's and B's, like I was there. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get the right answer. I'm gonna do you service. I'm gonna get all the right answers. Yes, of course, teacher. Yeah, I never heard this. I never heard that song. Teacher, leave them kids alone. What's that? Who does that? Fuck is the name of the group? Leave them kids alone. Uh, it's a fucking British pop rock group from the 80s. That's low key. How you feeling? I hear you. I hear you. I think a lot of people they got to take their low key and turn it into a high key. You know what I mean? A lot of people like low key. That's how I'm feeling these days. Low key is like no, actually, you got to step that up. Let's dig into that shit. Walking there like, I think I smell something shitty, and it's these motherfucking teachers' faces. And these books it smells like shit to me. Nah, man. I mean, if you're in school and you're almost done, man, get your good grade and get the fuck out of there, man. You know, it's not going to be valuable soon. I mean, it's still working now. It still has a value to have your diploma and all that shit and have a decent. But like, no, in a few years, school is not going to exist. Schools will not exist. I guarantee you these brick and mortar shits. No, I mean they're already. If you don't understand what's going on now, the reason that they shut this Corona bullshit was many fold. There's a lot of reasons for this psychological um, operation. It's a military coup of like what they're doing is it's to deplete again, fuck up the family system, to adjust the economy, and to get rid of the schooling systems. Because you can do all of your research and your schooling online. Most people do it that way, anyways. I mean, how is anybody getting their information? Books are becoming, you know, thing of the past. What do you need a teacher there for? It's just it's one more expense, one more, you know, put your dumb ass on a yellow bus, drive you around, no seatbelts, screaming, blah blah blah. Okay, just adding a couple out. No, stay at home. Who the fuck cares? Just go to this website, and here's all the information you need. That's what's happening. School systems are not going to be. They're not going to be colleges. Colleges are going to change into from what they were to something else. But the like elementary. I mean, elementary school. Like, think about it. It's called the Elements, School of the Elements. Initially, that was what the point was, to teach people the elements, elementary. And then you got to secondary school, you got to junior high, high school, blah blah blah. And then you got to college or university. So you learned the elements, and then you learned the universe. That was the point. That's the name of it, and it's so far from what it was originally. And now they're evolving it again. Will it help society? I think so. It's going to be confusing to a lot of people. It's kind of like whenever, have you ever heard Common Core math? Old people fucking hate it. They don't like it because they can't help their kids no more because they don't think like that. What's funny about Common Core and mathematics is, it's funny. I was pushed ahead into another, like, when I was in ninth grade, I was in advanced mathematics. And so I'm in this class with kids that are older than me, and the teacher's like, I'm doing I do the test, I hand it in. Teacher goes, you cheated on this because you didn't show the work. There's no way you could get these answers without showing the work. I was like, I did it in my head. And I was like, and she's accusing me of cheating. And I was like, do you think I cheated to get into advanced mathematics? I'm like the youngest kid in this class, and I'm doing this work in my head. And so when if I see the numbers 27 and 32, the reason that I can get to the answer so quickly is because I'm putting them in my head side by side and taking and pushing these two. It could be, you know, 27 and 38. I do the 7 and 8 in my head, put the 5 over here, put the 1 over here, and now all of a sudden I'm doing this all right. I don't need to put it in a paper. And she told me I didn't write it down, so she almost failed me out of class. So the next year I didn't take math anymore. I just dropped out of math completely. But that's so this thing that's going on with no more schooling. Um, Older people won't understand it, and some people will be fixated on the fact, oh, well, how can you could possibly get an education without going to school? Do you have a phone, right? You could just take it upon yourself. Those books are all in this phone too. I could just hit a button and read that book. I'll type that book in and I'll put free PDF and I'll find it. And I go to, I've taken MIT courses. How? Because MIT offers their entire curriculum online for free. One of the greatest schools in the history of the universe. Pretty much everybody say MIT. You used to talk about Yale and Harvard and Stanford and all this bullshit. If you go, nah, I went to MIT, you're like, oh shit, okay. You can take the classes for free right now. Go to their website. Just put MIT free courses. Take any class you want. I used to do that. That's what I did. Okay. Tell me I didn't go to MIT? Would I ever reveal it? Does anybody know that? No. Would I ever reveal that to somebody? No, because I don't rest on my laurels. I advance my consciousness and my awareness and my learnings by just studying, just look around. What's going on? I can cook better than you. Why? Because I fucked up for a while not knowing how to cook. I used to eat microwavable meals. I didn't like that. I was like, oh, well, how can I improve? How can I improve the green bean casserole? What can I do? And then as I developed and advanced how to cook, then I understood alchemy. Alchemy of the mind, the alchemy of food, just changing things and making things better. So the world will have to become, the world and people are going to have to become smarter, or this whole thing, this apocalypse, if they don't become smarter and actually do things that are healthier, they won't survive. They won't. Death will become them. Yes. And well, that just means they'll go through one of the portals to another realm that will be more suitable for their lack of consciousness, their lack of awareness, their lack of intelligence, their lack of wanting to do anything to improve their disposition, mentally, spiritually. You know, it's just how it works. And there are 7 people in here, and there's been about a dozen or two, and I have 3 thumbs up. So, as per usual, you can hit subscribe, like, feel free to donate to me. And if you don't hit the thumbs up button, you are the kind of person that has both of your thumbs in your asshole already. So difficult to hit the button, say thumbs up. I like what you're saying, Zen. How dare you? How dare you? You're one of the people that I'm talking about. How's that? How you feel about that? But you know what? You know what I do know? You're still here. You're still listening. I think it's because I think most of you like the sound of my voice, don't you? It sounds like my voice sounds like good head, you know. Yeah, chicks get head too, you know. You just sucked until you start shaking. My voice is that. It is that good. It's like it's like a ham and pineapple pizza. Some people hate that shit, but have you ever had a good ham and pineapple pizza? People go, no, don't put pineapple on pizza. Oh, you wrong. Here's what I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong about that. You ever sit down at a nice a wine restaurant? Like they got the cheese plates. What do you find in that cheese plate? You find cheese, pizza, right? You get crackers, the bread of the pizza, but then you find fruits and nuts. So you can find pineapples and strawberries and cherries right there next to all sorts of the most wonderful cheeses. You're building a tiny little pizza right there. That's what you're doing, and it's delicious. Yeah, you know, when I went to this festival a few years back, and they did strawberry and gorgonzola on pizza. And just so y'all know, you say don't put fruit on pizza. Y'all stupid, because tomato is a fruit. How about that? How you like them tomatoes? How you like them apples? Remember Goodwill Hunting? How you like them? Hey, knocks on the window. He goes, "Hey, do you like apples?" He goes, "Apples, yeah." I got a number. How you like them apples? Who was that? Mini Driver. That's such a funny name to me. Yeah. Hey, oh, I didn't even say, yeah, let me scroll through here. What's up, Fizo? Um, yeah. Oh, dude. Oh no, I grew up eating the shittiest of food. I'm checking your comments. I didn't. Hey, sorry. Just getting up to. I'm just. I was off on my own little island there for a second. Well, thank you, Fizo. No, I mean, hey, whenever I really say the right things, I get a lot of thumbs down. I mean, most of my channel, I don't get too many trolls and assholes. But if I say the right keywords, there's a lot of thumbs down. But most of mine, I just stick to talking to you guys. um. Oh, dude, a lot. Yeah. Hey, Faizo, something interesting happened 3 weeks ago. A lot of interesting things that have happened to a lot of people recently. I think they're just it's more. The past show that I was doing, I was really liking the word hyper and there's like a specificity to like what's going on. They're like very acutely, keenly aware of what's going on because of ain't nobody doing shit. You just look around and it's very apparent, you know, who's a piece of shit and who's not. And so all these other things because you have more time to actually go, oh, what the fuck is going on here? More people are just curious. They're like little curious little kittens. They're just looking and going, what the fuck is happening here? And but so they're noticing more that are weird things are happening. Like for me, I always have weird shit happen. It's just life is life, man. It's just like whatever. Who the fuck knows? This wild shit just happened today. Cool. Here's another one. Here's another stupid story. I got stories for fucking days. I just don't tell them because I mean, I do tell you guys stories. I guess it's a story time with Zen, I guess. But yeah, I think people are starting to become aware. I don't think I think before there was crazy shit happening to everybody. They just were so busy that they didn't notice it, and now they're going little free time. What's going on? Oh, acutely aware, huh? Ooh, no shit. No shit, dude. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so you got you got angels. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's hilarious. I've never been the only car accident I've ever been in is when a car hit me when I was walking. Well, I wasn't walking, I was stumbling. It was my birthday. I got hit by a car. Fucking flipped over the roof. Fucking lost my shoes. Like it was fucking nuts. My buddy was like, "Why aren't you dead?" I was like, "I don't know." Like I've done things that I literally don't like. It wasn't like almost got hit by a bus. I was like I got run over by a fucking car and I didn't die. Not only didn't I die, it didn't really affect me. And I was like, ah, I've been trying to kill myself for 20 years now. Nothing takes. Nothing happens. I'm actually in better condition than I've ever been. And I just won't die. I don't know. Yes. Oh, a car. Oh, yeah. It was probably going like 35. And I recall it because she was on her the reason she hit me, she was on her phone texting, looking down, and as the car hit me, the last thing that I remember before time time warped is I remember looking at the car and her looking going like this and then looking up and then my face hit the windshield. I did two flips over the roof. My boots went. I hit the ground and then time changed. But that from the moment she hit me to like flipping over, it just whoa 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 whoa, whoa, whoa and then back to this pace of speed, right? And my buddy looks at me and goes, "Why aren't you dead?" I was like, "I don't know." Time warp, yeah. It was like everything was going this way, and it was whoop, wow, 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 and then back to that's it. Yeah. Anybody that's ever done that, I mean, a lot of people, if you played sports, you've been in it's like the zone, right, where you're kind of doing things at a different pace, where you like if you're playing basketball or something, and then you really like you in there, you do something with the basketball, and the person you could just like go, oh, they're about to go over here, I could do this real quick, and you're doing something in real time, but it seems just slowed down slightly. When I played soccer, that happened a lot, and basketball once in a while. Play football occasionally, and when I played running back, oh, I could, oh, yes, certainly, often. Yeah. But then there's other things that are occurring, like just happening, and just oop, and time's going to dilate now. Yeah. So what kind of Faiza, what kind of car did you flip? What kind of automobile? Shit, that's crazy. I've only been in I've been in car accidents, but I was never the driver. It was all like I think my uncle one time got in a wreck. Uh, a couple other people, but never me. No, I'm a very safe driver. I don't drive fast. I don't have any reason to tailgate people. You know what I mean? Like no, I've had some really awesome cars. I've went very fast in cars, but I'd only do it in the right position. You know, like old country road over here. No one's around. Yeah. A Hyundai. You drive the Hyundai. It was red, wasn't it? You drove a maroon Hyundai. It wasn't. It was that was everybody that I know that's ever driven a Hyundai is always maroon. Am I right? Remember Maroon 5, that band? It's a hatchback. Uh, what's up, Divine Hazel? In a hurry to go nowhere. Isn't everyone? You know, it's like hurry up and wait. Whose line is that? Oh, you had a maroon shirt. Oh, the car was blue. Okay, yeah. Maroon 5. You know, they're all right. I don't mind that. What's whatever his name, whatever that guy's name is. The Acme commercial guy, whatever the fuck. Isn't that the dude from Maroon 5? They're cool. I like them. In a hurry to go nowhere. It's like just standing in line going, oh. It's like you can see people that like inside everything's moving really fast. Like they just drank all the coffee. And outside nothing is happening. They could just literally just sit there and go, cool man. But inside they're like, oh. Everything's going 1,000 miles an hour. Hey Faiza, you live on a tiny island? Where do you live? Do you live on Ocracoke? Do you live in North Carolina? Do you live in Alabama? I don't know. I probably asked you all these questions before, but you know me. I do so many shows. I don't know who the fuck I talk to. I don't remember everything. There was you almost hit a goat. Oh, you live in the Caribbean, boy? Oh, no shit. That's hilarious. I was so many things link up recently. Like people will say a word, and I'm like, no shit. I was just talking about that yesterday. I was literally just talking about the time I went to the Caribbean for my birthday. I used to work for an airline, and so I could fly for free. So I went to the Caribbean for my birthday. I went to Freeport, the Bahamas. Yes, yes. That's awesome. So you drink them red stripes and eat a lot of fish, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was funny because I only had like 20, 30 bucks on me. So I just got on the plane, went to Freeport, didn't have a room or nothing. Met some cool people. They're like, "Oh, you want to stay in a room for that?" I was like, "Yes, I do." I was like, "I was just gonna sleep on the fucking beach." I don't know. Yeah, that was years and years ago, man. Fuck. I was like early 20s, I guess, mid 20s. Yeah. Yeah, but like they call New Orleans. I don't know who they is, but often it's called the Northern Caribbean because it's not New Orleans is not like the rest of the U.S. I mean, you've been around a little bit. Yeah, it's not like the rest of the U.S. It's a completely different place. Yeah, people are super friendly. Yeah, people are super friendly. Yeah, here too. This is it's I've lived in so many cities. New Orleans is not like the rest of the country. No way. It's not even. It's not. It's wildly dissimilar. Speaking of wildly dissimilar, it's 7 in the a.m. and your boy is about to have a little henny. We different out here. People go to work at 10, get off at 4, and take a 2 hour 3 martini lunch. You know what I mean? You only run out. Pfizer, are you melanated or are you a white dude? I always assumed. I don't know why I assumed you was white. I don't know. Are you like a white dude with the? Do you speak that? You speak that with a little accent or what? Or what? What? Oh, you're melanated. Are you super dark? Like are you African black? Are you almost blue black? Or are you like a medium tone? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, one being fucking Brady Bunch and 10 being being Black Mama Earth. Where are you where are you in there color wise? Like right now I'm like a 3, right? I could get a decent 10, but and I can get up to about a 6. You if I a 6 or 7? Okay. Okay. But I mean, you don't have straight hair. You have nappy hair. You got like you're like full on like like I wouldn't even question what I would never question your blackness. It depends on who you talk to and how you speak. Oh, you code switch. That's what they call it. You should look up. There's a really cool book about code switching. A buddy of mine got me this awesome book. I fucking left it in Baltimore. I didn't bring it with me. And so like I gave up a bunch of my books. I gave a bunch of them away. And anyways, there's this book all on codes and code switching and how people talk. Like you've listened to me enough. You'll hear me speak slightly different, but if in human form when I'm talking to people, it it's very much like I do a little bit of that mirroring of people that I'll take a little bit of their accent on. You know, not in a corny way. I don't go overboard with whoever I'm talking to. I just a little bit slightly. I go in the direction of whatever they're like. Like if I go to a Chinese restaurant, I'm just going to start squinting and and if I go to the South, if I go to Texas, oh I'm gonna get a little twang in my voice, you know, and if I go, you know, New York, I mean I'm from you know, Baltimore, New York, all that shit. So I get a little more of that. So you get a little more attitude. It's just it's the only way to live, man. When in Rome, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, code switching. Yeah. It's just little um, accents and as the title of my show, I think I used a couple words there that kind of it's about how people speak. It's slightly different, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, formal and slang. Yeah, I don't use too much slang, but I do a lot of I adjust the tone of what I'm saying. Like you know, if you're playing music, you kind of adjust a couple. Yeah. Oh, the Caribs. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're a little more. Okay, so you're more. You know you know like the real native heritage. You know, because a lot of people like you know I've done the shows a lot, so, and I'm like, how the fuck I gotta be kind of that white dude telling black people you're not from Africa, that kind of shit. But if you're on the islands, the Caribs and all that, there's always that there's an interesting connection between the French, the Creole, the you know the New Orleans, the islands, and then over there, and you got the African and the French, and it's an interesting, yeah. It just depends on how many generations you can go back. It's kind of like Asian people and Hawaii, and then the Filipinos and that's another interesting one. You got the Australian, um, and Hawaiian, and then you got those two islands right there. There's an interesting connection there. And then you got the size, the Mexican people and the Thai people. Isn't it interesting? They look very much alike. It's like the Aztecs and the Mayans. Why are these Mexicans all 5 foot, you know, 5'3"? And if I go over to Thailand, they're about 5'3", and they look very similar. Thailand and the Mexican, pretty much the same people. Very interesting, huh? Ah, yes. Yeah, and the Caribbean's interesting too, because if you watch you know, watch the pirate movies, right? There's a lot to do with the maritime admiralty shit and the Johnny Depp and the pirate movies, the Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, there's some interesting if you read into the movie. Yeah. Hey Pfizer, yeah, we'll have to do like an actual like live chat where I can hear your voice sometime, and you can always go to my Instagram, and we can hit we can do a show if you ever want to, and if not, I don't gotta post it, but it's easy on there. You just push a button and we do a live chat if you ever want. You know my Instagram, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, you know my Instagram, right? It's TSAR Czar. Then an underscore and then ZEN Zarzan. That's me. Okay, yeah, you're okay, cool. Yeah, it's so interesting that there's uh, the identity of whoever white man is, whatever that guy is, they always tell black people that they're black, but then black people don't know that they're not black. They're just melanated, and they go, "Oh, you were enslaved, and the white guys did it." But it's a white guy telling them the history, and they're like, "You came from Africa," and but if you went to Africa, and if these people, like not you personally, but like people from the Americas, if they went to Africa, African people are like, "You're not African. You're Native American. You're an Indian." You know, you are the Aboriginal species from over there. We're over here. Yeah, I get you, black man. We both got melanation in our skin, but you're not a tribal African. That's a whole fucking land. Africa's a continent. It's not a state. It's not a country. And there's so many tribes there. You have many different tribal people, and there's tribes here, but most people they're only a few generations removed from even remembering. But if they knew that, like, there's a it's so crazy to me. Like if I look at the census, it'll say that there's 20% black people, 65% white people, and then you got whatever other races, religions, creeds, blah blah blah. So it's just like a 3 to 1. But everywhere I've lived and everywhere I visited, it's almost certainly way more melanated people, way more black people. And I hate calling people black because it's obviously it's a slave term. It has nothing to do with like their color. But I've lived in Baltimore. I've lived in New Orleans. I've visited Atlanta, um, uh, through New York's. I mean that depends on the boroughs and shit. But Baltimore, almost certainly more melanated people, unless just white people were just staying in their houses because they were scared. I don't know. But like it just seems like there's more like how could this land have been overrun with the poisonous, I get why people hate the idea of white man, but that's not most white people are suburban white. They're just corny, uh cut in a cut in the fucking suburban cloth white people. They're just like whatever. And then you have like white people like, what the fuck? I don't. How the fuck did I get here? I'm Slavic. I'm the slave. I was the slave. Like that, my people were the slaves. You not the brown people. This was your land. You just had some elders that didn't know what they were doing, and you got overrun by a bunch of. There was just too many of the white people. White, white, and then all of a sudden, white people. What are we dealing with right now? White guilt. People that are white that feel guilty about everything because the sins of their father many moons ago apparently. And now you got the BLM, the Black Lives Matter movement bullshit, and they don't even realize like where that even started from, or how much of a fascist organization that is, or who actually puts the money into that organization. It's a white dude, literally a white guy. Antifa and Black Lives Matter is the same organization funded by a white dude that's trying to cause, you know, an upheaval of what's happening, the government and police force and military. It's all co-opted by what you would call the white guy. See, I've already proven my blackness. I'm drinking Henny at fucking at 7 a.m. Oh man, it's too funny. Mm. All right. He's official. He's one of us. He's officially black. All right, got it. Thank you. Hey, Fizo, it's TSAR, correct? And then there's an underscore. I don't know if you got a. I don't know if it will link up for you, but underscore then Z. Yeah, you'll see me. It's a bunch of stupid shit. Sometimes I put my dumb face on there, but it's mostly for fun. I'll even link you up to the group chat that I'm in, where you can talk to all. There's a lot of people from on here that you know, like Core Birth and there's a bunch of people that come to Willie, Will Johnson and a few other people. Yeah, we chat on there, share silly memes and stuff. The distribution in Baltimore. Well, I mean, Baltimore is funny because it's Ball, right? Lord Ball, yeah, Baltimore. And there's a lot of and there's also that college, the University of Medicine. The fuck is the name of it? Johns Hopkin. Oh, dude, right now. Open up another screen or open up your computer. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Play this fucking song right now. Hopsin. Hopsin. His newest one that he just came out with. It's called is it called My Lord? No, it's called do you know who Hopsin is? Brah. Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna play it right now. This song goes so fucking hard. Do it right now. Do it. Do it. Fizo Hopsin. His newest one that came out. It's called tell me the title of it. I'll tell you if it's the right one. I think it was like 3 weeks ago he came out with it. This shit is fucking strong. He gets on a goddamn elephant. Oh, and for the rest of you, you other 7 people in the background, um, oh, kumbaya, my lord, yes, yeah, kumbaya, and everybody else, you should also put that song on. As brilliant as I am and how wonderful it is to listen to me speak, I understand it's good, but this shit somehow it's better. You should go listen to it right now. Oh, you my mom? Oh, you already know it. Oh shit, you know Hobson like that? Okay. Okay. Do you know here, I'll give you one more. Do you know this group called Ife? IFE. Look up Ife. If you already know Hobson, then you know some good good hip hop. Okay. Um look up IFE. Ife. And you can find their ah you're welcome. Look up either this song you'll see the video is black and white. He's wearing a white suit, and there's a black sun behind him. That's super good. And the thing they did on it's like 15 minutes, just like 3 songs. Do this another time. It's the Tiny Desk concert. Anything Tiny Desk is pretty good. They get a lot of really good artists on there. That's a really good show. But look at the video. There's a lot of symbolism, and there's a lot of he actually creates a giant sigil on the floor. It's a badass video. It's all black and white. Ife, yes. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking hell. Got this shit too. This is some island. Oh, that was you, Fizo? A lot of people sometimes will I'll get into conversations with people, and then I'll just start going off with fucking, here, do you need music? Yeah. A lot of people just like, I'll get a text from somebody like, I need new music. I was like, all right, I got you. Yeah. Did I send you that? You said with God. Bangs. Do you know that's Locksmith. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Fizo, what was it was it on here, or fuck, I'm a fucking retard. I just talked to a lot of people, man, so I can't keep it all in order. But did I send you that song with It was locksmith, exhibit, and Razkaz. Yeah. Oh, okay. It was when I was fucking around and playing with Twitch shit. Okay. Yeah. I remember. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I was fucking. Obviously, I'm a fucking drunk, dude. Fucking drunk. I just get drunk and have fun. I don't remember half the shit I do. I mean, I remember it. I remember the experience. I just yeah. Oh, the Locksmith just came out with a new one 2 days ago. It's pretty good. It's called Black Holocaust. It's good. It's not his best work by any means, but it's still Locksmith, so like you can't complain. Yeah. Here we go. Let's get some of this. I was telling you all about this the other day. I don't know if you were here for it, but find yourself this shit right here. Um, you want this right here? It's sugarcane. It means sugarcane liquor. Cachaca. You got that shit down there. This is island shit, huh? Sugarcane stuff. So good. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I want to play music right now, but I just I cannot uh risk getting my channel fucking, you know. I get I even to every day I wake up, I look at my email box, and sometimes in there there's YouTube says this video has been, you know, luckily my videos don't get copyright blocked. That's no good. They get copyright claimed, which means they let my video on, but if I make any money on it, whoever claimed my video gets the money. Kind of sucks if I were ever to be like kind of big or made my, you know, my channel like monetized completely. Like I mean, it's I make like $1 a fucking month off this shit for real. But if I ever did, it was somebody. That money would go to somebody else. So I would have to go through all of my videos, and every single day I'll have one of my old videos. Somebody will claim it. I'll do a 6 hour video, and there'll be like once I'll be walking down the street, there'll be a song being played, and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, we're claiming that," and they claim my entire fucking 6 hour video as if I was stealing that music. It's corny, but yeah, the hobby, yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's always been I just want the information out there so people can have it, you know. Hopefully, I get paid for it some way, some shape, somehow. Hopefully, I'm taken care of. I'm not a greedy dude, but um, I just yeah, it's but some of like every day I'm just like, oh damn, I got 2,300 videos out, and then every other day I'm just like, oh, and there's one more that I cannot even. I'm just gonna put that on private, put this one on private, so I don't have. Then I'm like, ah, shit, how that video was 8 months ago. Why are you fucking copywriting it now? God damn it! I have to talk to the. I'm gonna have to. Hey, I own my masters. This is my voice. Fuck you. You eating off of my plate. Remember that. So if my shit ever does pop off and people are like, oh, they fucking recognize what I'm saying is the tongue of God, and they start to recognize and people is claiming my money. Remember, you're eating off of my plate. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really as much as I only talk a little bit of shit about YouTube because I mean it's a platform, it's free, you know. They give me a little bit of cash for being on here, but yeah, the algorithm does suck. But I've always explained it this way. I don't think it'd be good if I had a big audience. If I had 50 to 100,000 people, which I should have, but if YouTube kind of just you know let my words into the mainstream, it would cause a lot of chaos, and it would also like I wouldn't be able to be so much direct with people. I wouldn't be able to like, hey, call me tomorrow. Let's let's chill. Let's whatever. It would be a whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? And it would probably piss me off. And I'm not. It's not a good look when I start yelling at people. Like, oh shit, Zen's about to wild out, and it just wouldn't work out too good. So I'm happy with the fan base that I have. I don't even like to use that term. There's people that I know, people that come and listen to me, you know. Yeah, wakey wakey, homie. You know about Hey Faisal, you know about wakey wakey? Do you know who that is? Do you know who that Wakey Wakey? His name is Mark Knight. Um, he wrote the book The Trinity of Wisdom. I don't know if you ever heard me tell this story, and this is one of the only stories that's worth repeating. You heard about, yeah, Wakey Wakey, Wayki. I was reading his book while walking through a field, and I'm reading this book that he's talking about a time that he was reading the book written by Carl Jung, I believe, and Carl Jung was talking about when he was doing a psychoanalysis of someone because he was a psychologist, right? And this woman was telling Jung a story about a time that a golden scarab had landed on her book. And as she's telling Carl Jung this story in this book that Mark Knight is reading, a golden scarab flies in the window and lands on the counter as the woman is telling Carl Jung about a story about a golden scarab. And as Mark Knight is reading this, a golden scarab falls in front of him. Well, he's reading this. Now, I'm reading this book walking through a field, and as I'm reading the story, that this shit is insane. As I'm reading a story about Mark Knight, who has a golden scarab fall in front of him while he's reading a story about Carl Jung, who has a golden scarab fall in front of him while a woman is telling him a story about a fucking golden scarab. I'm walking through a fucking field. There's nothing above me, and as I'm reading a book, what falls into my fucking book on the page as I'm reading the passage? A golden fucking scarab, and I have a drink in my hand. I threw the drink out. I put it over the top of this thing, and I'm walking over to my neighbor's house in the middle of I was living at the Garden of the Gods in Illinois. This is a fact. Walk into this house, I say, "Hey, what is this?" He goes, "That's a golden scarab." For like 3 days, I couldn't even talk. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" That's a true story. You cannot make up something that insane. And you can prove it to yourself because you can find his book and you can look at some of his old videos where I was like, "Mark, holy shit, I didn't even know that this was your channel because it's called Wakey Wake. I didn't know it was Mark Knight. He wrote a book." I was like, "Dude, what the fuck just happened to me?" It's fucking crazy, dude. So that's the only story that I ever repeat because it's so insane. Like that's like layered reality to a degree that like what the fuck? Yeah, no, it was crazy. I was just like apparently that just happened. I was like like my you get that screw face, you do one of these and you just go, what the fuck? Like most of reality right now is a what the fuck to that level, but not in that way. It was gorgeous. It was wonderful. It was such a an honor, a blessing, that kind of it. Just that feeling. Now reality is like I literally feel like I'm outside of a fishbowl, looking into a fishbowl where everyone's living inside, and I'm just going, "What's wrong with you people? What's going on? Stop doing that. Stop that." And they can't hear me because there's a layer between. There's the water and there's the glass ball, and they're not even speaking the same language. Like I speak English. I speak the master race language. I'm fucking Aryan, brah. The master race, not that kind of Aryan, not like the fucking Hitler shit. No, they confused you. Hitler liked black people and Jews. He didn't kill them. How dare you think that? Hitler was also, well, almost certainly, most people know he's an actor, and some people suggest that the role of Hitler was played by Walt Disney. I don't know. I mean, I've looked at the pictures of both of them, and there's a possibility. There's a couple other people that say Hitler was played by a different actor, but, nonetheless. Fucking master race. A separate but cohesive experience. Yes, exactly. Like people go, separate but cohesive is two words. One is to have an objective viewpoint, and one is to have a subjective viewpoint. Objective and subjective is linear versus holistic. It's masculine and feminine. It's electric and it. So if I say linear thought process, it means this equals this equals this. That's masculine. It's called rectilinear. Um, if you looked at an old say Greek revival, that's what they call it. If you look at a building, it's always rectilinear. Means it's balanced on both sides. It's a masculine form of thinking, where women they're emotional, so they're all over the place. But that all over the place is the connection, that feeling, that emotion is that universal thing, where the masculine concept of having a separate experience is very masculine. Having that complete cohesive experience is feminine. Yeah, and I think that's a lot to do with the changing of the guard, the changing of the ages into the age of Aquarius has a lot to do with the masculine dominator submissive complex is vanishing very quickly. And so this last hurrah by the masculine orchestrators of what's happening in reality, it vanishes very quickly. They're just doing everything they can. This is the old men that are on their deathbed dying, thinking they can control every generation beneath them, and they're dead. Everything they've done is vanishing because it's been dog shit for a long time. A lot of that whole white masculine male dominator complex, it goes away. It has to. That's the ebb and the flow. That's the sin. That's the sine wave. The sin of reality. And now we're almost at the balance point. But because the switching of the guard, this is why the Queen of England left, and there's supposed to be a new king that we were talking about earlier when I was just going off on that motherfucker. Whoever the fuck said that, was that you? No, that was not you. That was your boy Azu, Robert Hammock. Yeah, he calls me Azu. He always calls me Azu because it means water shaman. AZU. Yeah. Um, so it's very funny. Yeah, but that's the changing of the guard in a lot of ways, and everything's being wildly adjusted. The reality, while a lot of people see it trying to go more digital, it's becoming more analog and organic. Yes, yes, yes. Well, fuck. What a deliciously wonderful day. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Shouldn't there be like football or something on? Are people at church right now? I don't think they go to church anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. That's that's how it is, man. That's pretty much what we got. It's just just talk shit, man. Just talk shit and enjoy your life. Don't ever be too mad at anything anybody says. Just buy the ticket, take the ride, huh? All right. Cheers, brother. Have a good day. I'll see you over on the Instagram soon, huh? Yeah. Holla at your boy on the Instagrams. And everybody else in here. Hey, what are you guys doing? Feel free to comment in the chat if you'd like to talk about something. Um, and if you got if you got some sort of health issue I can assist you with, I'm happy to do it. If you just want to talk that fucking bullshit, of course we can do that. I don't know. I've exhausted only 1 hour and 20 minutes in, and I've exhausted all my ideas. The only thing I would do again is just get back into like, where the fuck are we? What's going on? I just like that. What the fuck is going on with people? Like you know how easy life is to not be fucking a ridiculous asshole and just to be happy and just walk around and enjoy life. You know how easy life really is? Like we should, think about this. There are birds and bears and lions and lepers. Those are people that don't walk right. They're called lepers. And lemurs and um, I don't know. What's your favorite? Panthers and there's those things that just hang on the tree, the sloths, and there's hamsters and there's rats and there's all sorts of different animals. And every species is smart enough to just continue surviving, eating what they need, being outside. Most of them don't necessarily have a a a domicile. Some of them build homes, some of them use different things. They don't have a monetary system. There's no dominators, and they just somehow live, and they somehow survive. And somehow, as we are at the top of the food chain, it's stupid. Because you know what, my people, we don't eat humans, but if we had to, we'll kill all you dumb motherfuckers and eat you. You ain't the top of the food chain. It's a ridiculous idea. You're supposed to be living in harmony and homeostasis with the environment. But what do? We're like, this piece of paper has some old fucking white guy. Here's a picture of this old white guy on a piece of paper. If I give you this picture of this old white guy and it says 100 there, you give me a lot of stuff. Oh, thank you for your paper. If I gave that to a dog or a cat or a billy goat or I don't know why his name's Billy, but if I, you know what they would do? They'd be like, what am I gonna do with this? I can't eat this. It's doing nothing. And we're the smart ones. Still haven't. I've still yet to meet in person. Like I've met some intelligent people, but like what I thought would happen as I got older is I would your parents are smart and you get up to about their age, you get up to like 20s and you're like, oh shit, I thought they were smart. They're dumb as fuck. They don't even know what's going on. And then you go, oh well, scientists, they might no, they're dumb as fuck too. They specialize in being idiots. You're like, oh, but they're dumb. Oh fuck, they're all dumb. They're all completely fucking morons. Here you go. I thought as I got more intelligent, that the world would become more intelligent. And in fact, what's happened is the more intelligent that I've gotten, everyone stayed at the same place. They stayed at the same level of buffoonery. Like I'm an idiot. I'm a buffoon myself. I do wildly stupid things. But those stupid things, a fool that continues in his folly will become wise. I I'll still do some dumb shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging. I'm just saying there just seems to be a very healthy heap of homogenized just whatever it just these people, their brains are like, is it yogurt and maggots in there, like inside of their skull? Like I don't know what's going on. Is there electrical impulses going from here to here, or is it so full of like a condensed gelatinous uh, semen? Like, is that it? Have they gotten backed up so much that their semen started just pouring out into their skull, and there's like maggots and jello and rotting carcasses of you know? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Is that what's going on? Because I don't know what's going on no more. I'm just trying to live my life and be happy. Just trying to walk through the day and have a beer and once in a while have some food, wave at people, talk to you, and play on the swings and go over here and kick a ball around, climb a tree, all that shit. Just trying to be me. Why is everybody trying to why are humans so involved in making life difficult? That's what's happening. Humans are doing everything they can to make life as difficult and miserable as possible. They could just stop and be happy. Stop running that corporation, sell all that shit, and move to the beach. Go get some sunshine. Look at some beautiful women in bikinis. Goddamn. Have a little water, jump out there, get a nice suntan, get that melatonin in your system, that melanin, because the melanin and the melatonin, sleeping and getting dark is kind of, there's something there. Sit there on that beach. Oh, no, you're going to get cancer. No, 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 no. You're going to get cancer if you put the fucking that gasoline oil bullshit on you and keep eating a shitty diet. But go to the beach, eat some fruits and drink a couple good beers, look at some pretty ladies. Or if you're a lady, look at that dude that's looking all nice, swimming out there with his six pack, Joe six pack. Whatever the fuck you got to do that. Do it. And you know, some people don't like the beach. Maybe you're more earthy person. Go to the mountains. Mountains are awesome. You like skiing? Fucking be that snow bunny. Go do that. Remember those movies you used to watch in the 80s? Everybody was at the ski lodge. Go do that. You don't like that? You like to smoke weed? Go out to fucking Cali. There's a whole fucking there's giant trees so fucking big you can't even understand. They're only there though. I wonder why. Silicon Valley? Those trees are made of silica. Silicone? Silicon Valley? Something going on there. Go check it out. Maybe you like that. Like mountains? Those are cool. I don't know. You got choices here. So many things. I like somewhat city. I like a little river right here. I got the rivers right there. I'm on the Mississippi. I go that way. I go to the swamps and see some alligators. I go a little north. I can go see some people in Atlanta. I got cities. Wherever the fuck. I go to the beach. I got just go a couple. I got a beach right there. I got the lake there, and I got the ocean over there. I'm good. That's what I like. What do you like? Go do that. Stop doing shit to get money to do things that you don't like. Nobody likes to have a big house and pay more than they need for a car that they don't like. I know people that drive stupid cars and spend more money than they should on them. Doesn't make any sense. Isn't a car just supposed to get you to A to B? Oh no, it's a status symbol. Oh, so you're into that. So you wanna buy a cool car so you can get the chick that's gonna end up cheating on you in 2 years with the fake titties and the no personality. Okay, have fun with that. If that's what you like, go do it. Nah. Hey, so what's up? Five people in here. You guys just listen to me talk about talk about nothing. I've got to know that somebody exists. Somebody say hi, or I'm going to sit here and meditate. I'm just going to sit here. No, four people know. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Mm. Hello? Hi, is anybody there? Is anyone listening? Or does it just say five and I'm just talking to myself and you guys can come listen later? Okay, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody saying shit. I'm bored. You guys are boring me. And I'm gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna go to the hot tub. That's what I'm gonna do today. And you all have a beautiful day. It's a pleasure being here. Hope you guys are well. You guys know you can hit me up on the Instagrams. You can always hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to me. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you like. And as always, you can go fuck yourself if you don't do that. And also, this does cost me, a monthly fee to have a phone and a. So if you do want to, you can always a couple bucks here and there in my Cash app or my PayPal. It's right beneath. I do a lot for you, motherfuckers. You don't want to do anything for me financially, and you don't have it. Okay, but here's what you do. Next time you go out for breakfast, or lunch, or dinner, or put the fucking coffee down that was going to cost you $3.50 at Starbucks, and go over somewhere else where it's cost you $1 for the coffee, and then give me the $2.50. Pretty simple. Fucking crackheads. Good to see you. Have a beautiful day. Do weird shit and inspire the world.